Yes, we can see an increase of people coming over. I can say that our over tourism doesn't have to do with camper vans. There is still quite a lot while the camping.
So hi Daniela, thank you so much for joining us in this interview or Q&A about overtourism on Sardinia. Maybe you can shortly introduce yourself for everybody that doesn't know you and Camper Sardegna yet.
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity. Yes, my name is Daniela. I've been working for Camper Sardegna, rental of campers for, let's say, 15 years now.
Wow.
So it's quite a long time. Camper Sardegna is made up of three persons. I have two more partners, and during the peak season we have some extra collaborators. But actually, apart from being this rental of camper vans, RVs, it's both big camper vans like for 6 people, to smaller ones like for 2 people. We've also created a space for also private camper vans coming over to Sardinia, and it's called Area Sosta, and it's a camping site. I mean, on not really a camping site, but it's on concrete. It has all the services that a camper van might need, or campers might need. This is it. And if we have to talk about over-tourism,
let's come to the next question. Maybe you can start with explaining how tourism in general has changed over the past few years, and especially over the past season, and maybe how it changed in the upcoming season.
Yes, we can see an increase of people coming over the peak season, let's say July and August, maybe part of September. And this has been going on for, let's say, 10 years. Okay, it's getting maybe worse in the last 5 years. We think that it's only in some parts of Sardinia, which is the northeastern part, like where we are, near Olbia, northern of Olbia, and a little bit southern of Olbia. And on the other coast of the island, let's say in the northern west part, where Alghero and Stintino are. Probably Cagliari, the very south of Sardinia, but as I said, it's not all over Sardinia. And it's not for...
Do you think it increased since the pandemic, or already before?
Already before.
Okay.
I can say that our over-tourism doesn't have to do with camper vans. It's not only the increase of camper vans coming over to the island. No, it's the over-tourism can be seen on the beaches, on some beaches of the island, which are, of course, wonderful, but they are like the main aim or main goal of certain kind of tourists. They have to go there because they have seen it in on Instagram rather than in other socials and so on. This is can be quite of a problem for the municipalities or the comuni here in nearby, because they had to let's say close the entrance to the beaches to people. And so only 1,000 or 2,000 people can enter some beaches per day. And they've closed the number of people that can go, and you have to book before going, you know. And this is a personal opinion. It's really because of this spreading of of information, which is good. But
is it only for foreign tourists, or also for you as a local which is living there?
For locals too.
Wow, that's very sad.
Yes, it's it is impossible for us to go to certain places during the peak season. We avoid going there because we know it's too crowded and we don't like it like this. Okay, we can enjoy it all year long. So no use going in that moment. I mean, July and August. We really avoid certain parts. But as I say, it's only it has to do only with some places, with some beaches, and of course the parking areas around these beaches. But for the rest, the island is quite big, and there is a lot to enjoy. Many other wonderful places, and camper van tourists, in a sense, if they are, they have been doing this kind of tourism, know about that, and they go around the island. I mean, that's the purpose of being on wheels. You know?
Yeah, that's true. How would you say the specific camping tourism infrastructure has developed? Do you think there are more camping sites and everything now?
Yes, there are a few more than camping sites. I would talk about camping areas. The difference is in the services they give. Probably the camping sites, old camping sites or quite new, have more services. You know, they have shops inside, they have a swimming pool, they have other things, facilities. I don't think there has been an increase on those. Probably they have developed their infrastructures, but it's more of the small camping places. We call it, I don't know how to, we call it area sosta or area attrezzata for camper vans. And you have you can do the service, emptying the waters and taking the water. You can have toilets or showers, but that's the only purpose. And they can stay, and camper vans can stay in these places from 1 night to 3 nights, or just pass to do the service, and so they pay only for the camper van service. There has been an increase on those. Yes, we have also in the WhatsApp we have like I say, a chat of all the owners or managers of this area, and so we can see it's increasing. Yeah. Well, you have to, you know, you need to be connected.
But, can you currently observe any over-tourism related challenges with these campsites or camping areas? So what would you say, especially in peak season, are there enough spaces? We talked to another Italian partner of us, and he's located more in the northern part of Italy, and he told us that there are not enough campsites in the summer, so there are not enough plots for all the campers.
I see. No, never heard about it. No, I can tell you, never heard about. Sometimes it happens to us. We only have 18 pitches, so it's not much. We know of areas that have 50 or big numbers. But yes, it happens that in August we are really fully booked, but there are camping sites nearby, so we advise about other places to go, or for one night or two, campers can stay wild camping. No, I don't think we really have this kind of issue now of not having enough. Or on the other side, it is probably because not all campers go camping in camper areas or camping sites.
So they're mostly wild camping?
Yeah, no, it's not mostly, but there is still quite a lot of wild camping. Yes.
And how do you perceive this? Is it something which is fine in the local community, or are there any conflicts arising between wild camping tourists and the locals?
I wouldn't talk about conflicts. Conflicts may arise in the peak season between the authorities, like local police, and yes, camper van tourists that do not know or pretend not to know how to behave, where they can park and where they cannot, and if they can do camping or just parking, and throwing the rubbish can be quite an issue, So if they behave well and they use common sense, I always say, no issue of this kind arise. It can be, of course, but I wouldn't talk about such a spread or conflicts. Okay, between
besides from throwing the trash in the nature or emptying their toilets in the bushes, what should campers do differently besides those points to help avoid issues in the future? What do you think? What can they do?
Yes,
tolerated still from the locals.
Well, they could ask more where to do these kinds of things, like emptying the toilets or throwing the rubbish. So getting in touch with the community, or use those apps that tell you where to go. Most of camper vans now use this Park for Night app or Cara Maps, so you can see where you can do the services, these kind of services, and it's obviously that's personal. That's it's good manners, I would say.
We also try to educate our mutual clients to use such apps. So we already had a video where we explained 3 different apps where they can find different facilities to avoid situations like that.
Yeah, of course. That's really the thing to do. Yes, that's very good. I think they have to know better. They have to know more. Maybe, yes, here in Sardinia, has been a region quite closed in a sense to tourism. Tourism is quite, let's say, new. Everything started in the 60s, here over the island, but before
already.
Yes, it was with Costa Smeralda that became famous and so on. But before, it's a very close community, the Sardinian one. So they love their island very, very much, and they defend it very, so I think, well, so far, no, I haven't seen any issue about conflicts or this over-tourism we're talking about. I've seen it in other places, like I've been outside of Europe, in the Canary Islands, and that another. Yes, with specifically with the campers. I mean,
also the southern part of Spain, like Tarifa and I think Murcia. There are very, very many campers, especially the last 2 or 3 winters. It's full. The coastline is full of camper vans. Yes.
It's probably also because of these digital nomads. People that live, we have some. Yeah, I mean, around the island. I don't think that Sardinia is the right place to. It's not so easy. I mean, it's the territory is not so easy. It's not so many wide and wild spaces like in other parts of Europe. So it's more villages, and it's towns, it's mountains, it's hills. It's not only sea. And another thing that tourists should be, with camper vans, should be well aware is not going too close to the beaches.
Oh yeah.
And that could be an issue, and apart that it's not, it could be dangerous for them. I mean, they could get stuck in the sand, and it happened. But that could be, quite an issue with the locals and with the authorities,
Yeah, and also with their own security, right?
Yeah, of course. Yes, and this is the reason why even in the parking, the allowed parking areas near the beaches, they shouldn't camp in the night during the night. Only parking during the day.
You have already mentioned to use apps like Park for Night as like a source to inform yourself about such things we just talked about with the beaches, for example, and also spaces where you can empty everything correctly. Do you have any more tips you want to add where our mutual customers can look up current regulations and tips for camping, what is allowed and what is not?
And very easily is look at the signs around. There are signs saying no camper vans, only parking allowed, and that's the first tip. So be very careful where you're stopping. Be careful when you're parking your RV, because sometimes it can be longer than the space which is allowed. So it's usually signed in the area, it's white or blue, depending if it's free or you have to pay for for the area. And so yes, just know how to read the signs. I understand that sometimes they are not in English, only in Italian. But if you ask other people around, or
you can just maybe ask Google. You can check with Google Lens, for example, to translate signs. I do the same when I travel. And I cannot understand any signs. I took a photo of the sign, and then I do an upload in Google Lens.
I see.
And there's a translation of the sign.
That's a very... Yes, I will tell them about it.
Yeah, please tell them about it. But maybe you can repeat. You said something about the blue and white parking zones. I know similar systems from Spain, and it's always a little bit difficult for tourists to
understand,
to know about the meaning of the different colors. Maybe you can explain this for the customers.
Yes, usually the white ones are always free of charge. Okay, so you can park as long as your the wheels of your vehicle can stay inside the space. Okay, and while in the blue one or light blue one are always spaces which charge you. So you have to look around how to pay, because that's another issue. Because sometimes you just have a machine that gives you the ticket, you just put the money or your credit card. Some others, it's not like this. You have to go and to the tobacco shop and buy, special tickets. Yeah, sometimes it can be like that. I've seen that the majority now of the parking places that had to be where you have to pay had these machines. So it's and the good thing is that these machines are in more than European idioms, so you can find the German, the French, the English idioms, and so it's easier. Yes, but anyway, the blue one, you have to pay.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Good to know, yes.
Yeah.
This way it's regulated a little bit probably. Where it's more crowded, there will be probably signs to pay, and where it's quieter anyways, you will probably be able to park free of charge. That's practical for everybody.
Yes, it is. Exactly.
Yeah, it seems like you're very free-spirited, welcoming people also, you as Sardinia, and that you in general are very positive towards camping. That's a nice message for our customers as well, I think.
Yes, I hope so, because there's a lot to see in Sardinia, and Sardinia gives a lot. Not only seeing, I always suggest going in the inner part of the island to know about their culture. It's a lot to know. There is really a lot to know, and for people who like hiking, there's a lot to see also in the mountains and to hike. Really, yes, I think that if common sense and good manners are used, you can go anywhere around the island. As I said, they are really jealous of it, in a good sense. That they want to preserve it, and this is good.
Yeah, you're proud people also.
Yeah. Yes, of course. I'm not from Sardinia. I wasn't born here, but I've chosen to be here, and I'm happy. I'm really happy about it.
That's so nice to hear. Thank you so much for sharing your perspective. Maybe I think we have now asked all questions, but maybe you have a little personal message maybe in the ending of the video for all the customers watching this. You want to tell them maybe something personal?
Yes, I would say come over to Sardinia and learn to respect it, and everything will be marvelous. Really, it's the best sea you can find in the whole world. And I've been in many places, but it's not also that, as I said. So if you have respect, you're very welcome, and please come over here to Sardinia. Okay, you too.
Yeah, I guess we will.
Yeah, I really want to.